Good morning, good morning. Happy Monday morning, everybody. Happy Monday. I am always excited when it's Monday because what does it mean when it's a Monday morning? Ooh, it means new goals, reviewing the goals we've set for ourselves, tweaking them if they need tweaked, setting new ones if we need to set new ones. And every morning's a new day, but Mondays are a whole new week, right? So we've got all kinds of exciting things to come on Mondays. On Mondays. So, how are you doing? How are you doing? I This is not the first time you've seen this happen, but today I had to do a camera adjustment there. Sorry, you didn't really need to be looking at the ceiling. What's up with that? Coffee and a beer stein this morning because, it's what matched my hat and my outfit today. Coffee and a beer stein. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. I've also been known to drink water out of this beer stein. I even have been known to have tomato soup in this beer stein. Yes, it's a multi-use stein. They're the best, right? The multi-use ones? You betcha. I have a bunch of beer steins up in a tall cabinet that I can't reach without standing on a chair or stool. Short people problems. Um, I'll have to get some of them out and alternate my beer stein coffee into some different ones. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. All right, that's my very first few drinks of coffee this morning. Very good coffee this morning, too. It must just be because it's a Monday. I've got my little pitcher over here, and I got me some water to add to it so I don't burn my lips off. That's bad. When you burn your lips off, that's not a good thing at all. Not a good thing at all. Oh my. So I slept until 6 o'clock this morning, and I enjoyed that very much. The alarm went off at 5 o'clock this morning, and I'm like, no, no. So I dismissed that alarm and got up when the 6 o'clock alarm went off, which is usually I wake up enough to tell Doug goodbye because he gets up at 3 for work. Um, and and usually I just go back to bed, go back to sleep until my alarm goes off at 6. But other days at 4 o'clock, I'm like, bing, I'm up. And it just depends on the day, it just depends on the day. Today was I'm gonna sleep till 6. Sleeping until 6 o'clock. Um, let's go see the chat. I haven't looked over there yet. There's Van Life Rocks. Good morning, Ray. Good morning. Ray is in the house. There's Shutterbug Infinity. Hello, Shutterbug. Glad you're here. Glad you're here. And it's afternoon where Shutterbug is. So good afternoon, Shutterbug. If Peter Dell shows up, it's bedtime where he's at. So we're all in different time zones, but you can have coffee anytime. And I always say, it's coffee time for me because it's morning time. It is 8:10 in the morning for me. You can have coffee, hot tea, iced tea, a soda, whatever your favorite beverage is for the time of day it is for you. Cheers. For me, oh, wait, I didn't drink. Shutterbugs in Ireland. Nice. I almost said cheers and then didn't take a drink. Uh-oh. I'll try it again. Cheers. So I always have my water over here too. This is actually leftover from my morning water. So this is almost my second water of the day. Almost. It's almost empty. I already burned some incense this morning. I don't do it every day, but I bought some new ones. Here they are. Ooh. And oh, my favorite one that I got is, I forget what it's called, but it's like orange sickle, and it smells wonderful. It smells wonderful. So that's how I started my day this morning. Slept in and then started it with orange sickle incense. It's very nice. Very nice. So I hope everybody's got something fun to do this week. Something that makes you smile, because you know what? When you can find something to smile about, the whole world is a better place, right? And smiles are contagious, y'all. Smiles are contagious. So spread those smiles everywhere, everywhere. And Ray, I really enjoyed your kayaking live. That was awesome. That was awesome. And that water was just, for me, the water was just mesmerizing because it was moving and the sun on it. I loved it. Loved it. Well, one of the things we do here on Monday and Wednesday mornings is we moon gaze. So let's get to it. Let's go see what moon video we have today. Oh, there it is. Here we go. Love looking at the moon, love moon gazing. And a lot of times we just go out and watch it for a little while, and we even forget to have the camera with us. But we try to remember to take the camera with us because we love those videos. Those are some of my favorite videos, are the moon videos. I did something new. Friday night, at our Friday Night Live. I played my Irish whistle. Woo! I played this little baby, and it was so fun. It was so fun. And these are such happy instruments. They're just happy little instruments. And you can't play one and not be happy. So it must have been about 22, 23 years ago. I got my first Irish whistle, which goes by various names. Penny whistle, tin whistle, I'm looking for my other one. I don't see. It's usually right here on my desk. I don't see it. But anyway, I still have my very first one. This is my second one right here. My little Dixon. And it is tunable. It didn't take me long to figure out that I needed to have one that was tunable so that I made sure I was always on pitch. That made my whistle playing life a lot easier the day I got this tunable one. Absolutely did. We are holding our 600 subscribers. Yay! It took it a little bit. It had some fluctuation, but we're finally holding it, and we're headed to 700. Yeah, we got goals. Oh, growing is fun because the more we grow, the more people we meet, and I like to talk, so I enjoy meeting people. There's Cookie. Ray says that video was relaxing. Thank you. There's Cookie. Good morning, Cookie. And there's Christina, Dyson's Crazy Adventure. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you, Ray. We were very excited. Everybody's saying hi. So, we're still downsizing. Y'all, it's going to be a process for a while. I don't know if it takes everybody a long while. But between work and then having energy to do it, and then I was all stressed out, which sent me into a lupus flare. I'm not stressed out about it anymore, but in the beginning it was very hard for me. And now I'm just ready to be done because I can see, I have the vision of the end product, the end goal that we're going for, and I want to hurry up and get there. So it's getting less stressful, and that's a good thing. I also, last week, I don't remember what day it was. This happened to me last month too. I had a headache, but I had a fever with that headache. So that was something new, and I wrote that down. So I'd remember, so I can track that to see what the heck is up with that. Was it just a 24-hour bug or what? I don't know. I don't normally have a fever with a headache, so that was odd. And yes, I journal, and I have a health journal, and I also keep a food journal. You know, journaling is fun. Journaling can be used as a release, right? To just write things down and let them go. Or happy things, write down your happy things, or just keep track of the day and the month and the year, right? You can journal about anything, really. Anything. Keep an exercise journal. But I love journal. I love to journal. It's something that makes me happy, right? And I'm all about doing those things that make you happy. Time for some coffee, y'all. Y'all got yours? What are y'all drinking? Cheers. Now that was a long sip of coffee. Okay, so I'm going to refill. When I drink out of these big ones, so just like big, I only fill it to about right there. Otherwise, it gets cold before I get to drink it all. So we'll just, I love this thing. We'll just add a little more in there. Here's the hot test. It's all right. I thought I might need to add some water to that, but it's good. It's perfect. Let's see. Where's my chat go? There it is. Everybody's saying hi. Hello, hello. There's Fordman in the house. Hello, Kenneth, and hello to Papa. There's James. Good morning. Good morning. And Tim. Hello, Tim. Mo bang for your bucks. Yeah, everybody's saying hi. So I didn't realize until like 7:30. I didn't even have a thumbnail up for this live this morning. I'm like, what? So I did a stack of 2 weeks worth of thumbnails. Yeah. Yeah. That doesn't happen to me very often, to not have my thumbnails up. Ray says I need to get out of bed and get some coffee. Coffee is my start to the day. So everybody's saying hi. Good morning. Scroll through here. Oh, Mo Bang needs to get his coffee too. Every time we say coffee, we got to have a drink. Here we go. That's good coffee too. So my coffee canister was empty this morning. We weren't out of coffee. We buy the big thing of coffee, but we have a smaller coffee canister that we make coffee from. So I had to fill it up and then make my coffee this morning. And I love the smell of that coffee when you're stirring it up. I get one of my big serving spoons, like if you're cooking in the crock pot or something like that, one of those size, and that's what I dip that over there with. I used to go scoop, 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 scoop. Like, I got a big spoon. Now it's like boom, boom, and it goes much quicker. It goes much quicker using the big spoon instead of the little bitty coffee scoop. Yes. Yes. Tim will be right back. You are... These people are slow. I'm at 4 a.m. and the second pot. Whoop, whoop. You go, James. Well, I'm at 8:23, and I've done one refill, so I've had the equivalent of a cup and a half of coffee. Cookies. I got up, but I'm not moving from this recliner now. I don't blame you. And hopefully you are reclined and you got your feet up. Yeah, hopefully you got your coffee sitting there by the recliner while you've got your feet up. I wouldn't move either. I would not move either. There's Paula. Good morning, Paula. Good morning. And everybody's saying hello, hello. All right. So I just saw Doug go by. I think he's headed in there to get some coffee too. Yeah. Look, y'all, I got earrings on. I always forget about earrings. What? How do you forget about earrings? I don't know, but I do. I very rarely have any on. They're like, I can go like this, and they're like, dingle, dangle, dingle, dangle. I entertain myself very easily. Very, very easily. But you know, that's what makes life fun, right? If you can entertain yourself and laugh at yourself, you're never bored. Never bored. Oh, flower update. Yep, they're in the floor. Pumpkin struck again in the floor. We love you, Christina. James says, good morning, Doug. He said good morning. I don't know if you heard him or not. All right. So today Today I'm going to give my dog a bath. That's always fun. And, he won't get in the bathtub. I have to pick him up. And, he's just a Cocker Spaniel, and they look little, but he is heavy. Let me tell you what, he's heavy. And he's one that likes to jump out of the bathtub if I turn my back for too long or avert my eyes, and he thinks he can make a break for it. So I got to keep an eye on him pretty good when he's getting a bath, or I end up soaked, because if he does jump out of the tub, guess what? He won't get back in. I have to pick him up and put him back in, at which time I'm completely soaked. Completely. But I just go into it expecting to get soaked. Yeah, because that's what usually happens. Ray says good morning. Doug. Good morning. He said good morning. Let's see. Doug. Midnight got her bath yesterday. I used to have regular bath days for the dog, and now it's just like, I don't know, at least every other week, and used to be every week. But this year, fleas are not as big of a problem. That was the main reason they got bathed so often, is to use their flea shampoo. This year, I told the vet that the brand we had been using, which was a topical, just wasn't cutting it. I mean, like 2 days later, you've got the same problem again. So they told us about a 3-month pill. And so I'm like, okay. And we did that. And, it's working. It's working. And so I'm very thankful for that, because that makes my life a lot easier to not have to fight that problem all the time, because, they got to go outside, right? And we go for walks, and he's not itchy, and it's just made me happy. Made him happy too, but made me happy as well. So you got Midnight, where's morning? All right. I used to know a cat named Midnight, a big old black cat named Midnight. Tim's teasing you. Oh my goodness. Need more coffee. Boy, I'm pepping up. I'm pepping up, pepping up, pepping up. On a Monday morning, having fun at my live on a Monday morning. Doug is drinking out of the green coffee cup, and you know what? It does not match his outfit at all. The dude has on a red shirt and tan shorts and a green coffee cup. Now, y'all know we got that red heart coffee cup in there. He could have coordinated. He's grinning. He thinks I'm crazy. It's all right. It's all right. He's probably not the only one that thinks I'm crazy. I just embrace it. I own it. I just embrace it. Oh, we're going to be, besides dog bath, we are going to be sorting into giveaway /sell, keep it and put it up. It has to have a place to go, and pack things for storage that we want to keep, that we need out of the way. And look, I can say that with a smile now. I couldn't before. Let's see. You know, we've been going on that drive together, and I have another part of that drive for us all. And I always have to put the disclaimer in that this was a spring drive before the leaves came out. And this is part 3. At the last, in part 2, we stopped the video when we got to the stop sign. So here we go. I was digging that music. So yeah, so there was part 3 of that drive that we took in the spring. Did y'all see the forsythia bush? The big forsythia bushes? Those are one of the first things to bloom in our area where we are. Sometimes they even bloom before the fruit trees and the dogwoods and the redbuds, before any of the trees. The forsythia bushes will bloom, and they're just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Love them. Did you see a couple of those barns in there? That big red one was awesome. I am a barn fan. I love barns, and that's one of the things that got me started in photography was barn photos. And you know, I'm surprised I never got in trouble. I didn't trespass, but I would pull off the road and get out of my car and like take some different angle pictures and hop in my car and go. If I wasn't somewhere where I could get out of the car, you know, it depends on what kind of road you're on and how busy it is, right? I would roll down the window and use my zoom, right? And snap pictures. And I mean, the only thing I would have got in trouble for was if somebody called because there's a suspicious vehicle out there. Don't know what they're doing. But that never happened. Never, of course, I never was there for very long. Just long enough to take my picture and go. But I have a collection of barn photos, and that was just something that made me happy. I love barns. I love barns. You know, if barns could tell stories, some of these old barns, wow, just wow. For me, that would be so interesting. It would be really, really interesting. Now this looks like I've got a shirt on under here, but okay, just making sure y'all know that. Okay, because it's like hanging open. Doug's like, what's going on over there? It's all right, honey. It's okay. We got it. He's right around the corner in the rocking chair with his feet up, having coffee. And what'd you eat? Cereal? Nothing? Oh, I thought I saw you eating some. Nope, just his coffee. And uh-oh, did you spill your coffee? He spilled his coffee a little bit. Only know that because he's got a paper towel cleaning it up. If I hadn't seen that, I would have never known. Never known. Speaking of which, during that drive, I drank all my coffee. So you know what that means. Here we go. I don't know why that makes me so happy, but it does. It just does. It just does. Oh, let's go see my chat. I forgot to go back to my chat. It's on the other page. Christina's got to go to work. Mobang. Tim has yard work to do after my cup of coffee and when this show is over. James says, I'm waiting for the dumpster to get here. It's cleaning out day. James says, we love country and woods. Yes, me too. There's Journey along with Shannon. Good morning. Thanks for being here. James says, got to talk to you later. The dumpster's here. Have a good day. You too, James. Thank you for being here. Oh, chat jump. Yes, I can entertain myself. And you know, I love that. Because I'm never bored. I'm never bored. That's the secret. That's the secret to life. Entertain yourself. And if that means you pour a little bit more coffee out of your little decanter, hey. All right. Well, let's see. Let's see. You know, I don't video very often if we're on the blacktop, which is what we call the paved roads around here if they're not the highway. If you're on like a side road, you're on the blacktop, right? Which is where all the dirt roads are. You go from the highway to the blacktop, which is usually just one lane going this way and one lane going the other way, right? Not like a 4-lane, 3-lane, just a little 2-lane, one direction here, one direction here. So you get on the blacktop, then that's where you find the little dirt roads going off. And that's where I usually do my videoing, because when one of us says, let's go for a drive, in our head, what we're thinking is, let's go find a dirt road and see what we find. And so that's what we do a lot of the times. So we need to go for a dirt road drive out by the Fall Creek area. That would be a good drive. And actually, we should go out to Fall Creek and video there. It's a little conservation area, park. It has a couple of gazebos there, place to sit. There's a creek, of course, Fall Creek, right? There's a creek that runs through there. There's walking trails, but they're not like all easy walking trails. So you got to be careful. Um, there's waterfall, and that's where I broke my hand. So we will not be jumping off the rope swing above the waterfall again. Yeah. Yeah. That's how I broke my hand on that swing. There were a bunch of 20-something college kids up there, and they were just having a ball. And I'm like, I want to do that. Doug's like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah. So I go up there, and I'm too short. Short people problems, people. I'm too short to reach the rope. So, and I didn't think this through. I knew if I thought, I would have known what was getting ready to happen. But in the moment, I'm just thinking, wee. So some taller guy comes over and he offers to pick me up. And I'm like, I don't know you. I said, oh, I just won't go. And he's like, no, wait. He goes, reach up there. So I did. And he got the branch and pulled it down. Ding, ding, light bulb should have gone off. And I thought he was going to like count to 3, right? And no, he just let go. And it slingshotted me, okay, which I was not expecting. And when it slingshotted me, my grip loosened a little bit and I jerked and it did this and my hands went down, it twisted. So this hand down here was in the twisty rope part. Yeah. And it happened immediately. I felt it when it happened. And I knew I had to get past the rocks before I dared to let go. So I hung on for life, watching down here, because the minute I cleared the rocks, I let go. And hands broken. And in about 10 feet of water. So I had to swim to the shore with my broken hand while trying not to cry, trying to breathe and not sink, but not to cry, because there's no way I was going to cry in front of those kids. I mean, they're 20-somethings, kids to me. And so I got to the shore and I just sat there till I was able to move. Then we got up, went around the corner, I sat down, and that's where I cried. That's where I cried. And there was, of course, we had hiked back there, which meant we had to hike back to the car. There was a natural spring that comes into the creek. So I went and sat with my hand in that natural spring where the water was really, really cold, until I felt good enough to walk to the car. So yeah, that's where I broke my hand. So while I will go look at the waterfall, we will not, he had the sense not to do it. I will not be using the rope swing to swing out over the waterfall. Oh, it's time for her to start her work computer. This yeah. Yeah, we've not been back there since my hand injury, but it's been 3 years ago. But you got to remember, that was a big deal for me because I spent a whole year and a half, I was not able to play any of my instruments. But you know, my students kept coming. I called on my student parents because I always played instruments along with my students. Um, and I wasn't able to do that anymore. So I wanted to be sure they knew about that change in case that mattered. And they're like, oh, we're fine. You just heal up. We're still coming. You're fine. So that was a blessing. That was a blessing. But yeah, so no more rope swings for me. It turned out all right. It turned out all right. The only instrument I'm not back to playing yet is my hammer dulcimer. And while you don't grip them really hard, one of the things that happened also is I messed up all of these tendons here and here, right? Which is your grip. So for the longest time, I had no grip. Now I still feel that. I feel that right here still. And I'm not even making a hard fist. I've just closed my hand. And I used to be able to see a difference when I just looked at my hands, but now this is the one. It's still a little what I'd call low down here. But anyway, the hammer dulcimer just has that closed hand grip, right? And I mean, I can do this and I feel that here. So it's the only instrument I haven't come back to playing again. But I'm going to, you know, I'm still feeling that. And that's all I did. I'm still feeling that right down here. So I've got to strengthen that back up. And it's just a matter of using it in that manner to build that strength back up there. And I plan to get my hammer dulcimer out within the next couple of months and give it a try. Give it a try. That's the only thing I'm not back to yet. Ray says he's driving and listening. Yeah, they are a little different, huh? Yeah, I did a good job on my hand. And this is after 3 years. That was 3 years ago that happened. There's Peter Dell. Good morning, Peter. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here. Well, let's go look at some flowers, y'all. Let's see what I get for today. Here it is. I'm going to have some coffee and watch this. Cheers. Yeah. And could you see how shaky that was? I bought this thing so excited, right? This is a selfie stick. I bought this thing and I was so excited because I'm like, this is going to let me video so much better. Did you see it kind of shaking? I can't hold this thing still for nothing. I try and I try and I try. So I just hold it in my hand now because I don't know why I can't hold this still. I don't know why. And if I look the other way, it goes with me when I don't mean for it to. But yeah, they're a good idea, and other people use them just fine. So it's probably an operator error of some kind, but time for some more coffee, y'all. I love that. I love it. Mmm. Mm. Yeah. Coming out of this thing makes it taste even better. Even better. Well, that might not be true, but it sure is fun. It sure is fun. Absolutely. Oh, my goodness. I am just tired. I don't know why. Look at this. My neighbor gave me this. She was a student for a while when she was just learning to play guitar. And so she knows that I am, this is mine. She knows that I am a rock person. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, these are my, okay, so what's in my pockets? Let's look. I'll show you what's in my pocket. This is my favorite stone. It's called Septarian stone. And on this side, it is not polished. And on this side, it is polished. That is my favorite stone, just because I think it's really cool. But she came knocking on my door. No, I was outside and she hollered at me and said, hey, come here, I want to show you something. So I went in and she showed me her collection of crystals and stones that she's collected at the creek, and some she's bought, and her geodes. And she gave me this that she wrapped herself. I love it. Love it. So how did she know that I'm a rock crystal collector person? Rock hound, as they're called. Because one of the things, and I need to get back to doing this, I need to replenish my bowl, is that I had and have, excuse me, a whole bowl full of different rocks and crystals and amethyst and rose quartz and all kinds of things. Oh, you can't even, I'm holding up my hand, you can't even see it. That is full of these. And when they memorize, I think it was one of their pieces. I was trying to think, how many did I make them memorize to earn that? I think it was 3. When they memorized 3 of their pieces, they got to open the jar and dig through there and pick one of the rocks to keep. And if they wanted it wrapped like this, Doug does wrapping as well, then 3 more memorized songs, and they brought their stone back and left it, and Doug would wrap it and put it on a chain, and they picked it up at their next week's lesson. And I had people memorizing like you would not believe. Sometimes they would have it memorized when they came back the very next time. And then, you know, as your advancement increased and the length of your pieces increased, then how many, sometimes you earned a stone by memorizing 1 when they're longer pieces, right? And so, you know, and I told them, you can just keep them because you like them. You can give them away to somebody. You can have a necklace made out of it and give it to someone for Christmas or their birthday, or just wear it yourself, or, you know, it's yours. Once you've earned it, it's yours. And so we had a lot of fun with that. And, you know, then we weren't able to meet in person for lessons for a year. And so I need to get that jar back out and get it refilled because that was so much fun. So that's how she knew that I would love an ooh and ah her rock collection. And she has a good one. She has a good one. And she gave me this, and then I got to pick one that I really, really liked, and I picked this one. And I didn't even realize until I got home they're the same. That was awesome. So cool. I also keep a guitar pick laying here at my computer. One, because I like guitar picks, and two, it's my good luck charm. There you go. There you go. Yeah. This is my favorite stone of all time right here. Septarian stone. Oh, my goodness. Don't get me started on the rocks and things, because I can talk about that for a long time, because it's one of my things I love, 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 love. Coffee is delicious. That coffee is delicious. I am not even looking at my chat. Oh my gosh. Sidetracked. Everybody's saying hi. Thank you, Peter Dell. He said nice garden. Yes, the bees love those purple cone flowers. And that's one of my joys. Or the bees and the butterflies really come to that flower garden. God bless you and your family. Love from Malaysia. Thank you for being here. And I don't know exactly how to say that first part, so I'm going to say Sai Malaysian Cooking Vlog. Glad you're here. All you need to add to that coffee is a little bit of moonshine. Mmm. And Peter Dell says septarian specimens, right here, are geodes that are a combination of yellow calcite, brown aragonite, and gray limestone, and white or clear barite. All I know is they're gorgeous. Gorgeous. Love it. There's Masala Media. Hello. Thanks for being here. Thank you. Septarian stones are found along the Gulf of Mexico, all the way inland to southern Utah. Well, I ordered this one online. I don't remember exactly where. I have my sources written down because that's one of the places. One of the places I buy locally is at our the Mark Twain Cave. Has a barrel where they just put them in there, and they have a little bag, oh, probably about that size. You can get that size or one a little bigger, and you just pay a certain price per bag, and you can get as many as you can get in there and close it. You can buy that bag for so much money. So we always go there, and oh yeah, we dig through those, and it's just, they feel so good in your hands, and you're digging through there, and they're so cool, and they just feel so good on your hands. We're like little kids in a candy store when we go through that barrel. And then I order online as well. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Peter Dow. Yes, my pet stones. You betcha. I got a bunch. I have a bunch. One of these morning lives, we will just have to look at some of the stones that I have. Yeah. getting rock treats. Hey, they love them, and I put really pretty ones in there. Is I only bought the really pretty ones. So yeah, it was a real treat. It was a treat for all of us because when they got to look through the jar, I looked with it. I didn't touch, but I looked at all of them with them. Yeah, 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 yeah. Shannon has to go. Got to run. Have a great day, everyone. You too. Thank you so much for being here. Nurse Coupon Gail. Good morning. Good morning. Coupon Gail, I says, I like rocks too. Me too. They make me happy. I can look at them for hours. I love them. And I like just plain rocks too that you get outside. I like the shapes of rocks. I like the feel of rocks. Some are smooth, some are rough, some are spongy looking and feeling. I like fossils. I like fossils. Once in a while at the creek, we find fossils. I like them all. I like them all. You should have a rock collection. You should. Absolutely. We have big rocks. I think I've told you before, sometimes when we creek walk, we collect rocks, and sometimes we get big ones. One time we got a really big one that Doug had to carry back to the car. And that's one thing we have to remember when we're out and about is whatever we pick up, we have to carry all the way back to the car. So sometimes something that's not real heavy for a few minutes can end up being too heavy to make it back to the car. So he packs the rocks back. I carry my two little bags. And if we get anything bigger than that, he carries it back to the car. Peter says it's just after midnight here Tuesday morning, and I've got to get some shut-eye. Until we meet again, stay safe, everyone. Thank you for being here, Peter Dow. Get some rest. Have a good night's sleep. All right. Well, it's about time for us to say goodbye and get on with our busy days. And I just want y'all to know y'all are awesome. You are awesome. And guys, oh my gosh, your future is so bright. I have to wear my sunglasses. Ooh, how cool is that? So I want you to know, I'm going to take these off because I want to look at you. I want you to know that you are awesome. You are absolutely awesome. And I am so glad that you spend part of your Monday morning with me. It makes me happy. It makes my heart happy. You all are fantastic. You are enough. You are worthy. You deserve to be happy. Share your smile with everyone you see, because I guarantee you it will be a blessing to them in their lives. So remember who you are. Who are you? You are someone that is awesome. You are awesome. So have a great day, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. I love you. And I'll see you Wednesday morning, same time, same place. I'll see you later. Thanks for being here. Until next time.